promises are yes and amen. If you said it, we believe it.
Happy anniversary, Mercy Hill, from the Eichner's here in Jefferson City, Missouri. Can't believe that it's been 10 years, how quick that's come. Katie and I are sitting here in our home, missing you guys greatly. Mercy Hill has been a part of our lives for a long, long time. And we can't tell you enough how much we love you. Love how you guys have supported us, been with us through hard times and great times, and we just love you guys so much.
We've been going to a life group lately, and last night, in fact, they asked at what time in your life, a specific time, have you felt God's care for you? And just 100 examples went through my head, and all of your faces went through my mind, and just all the hundreds of times that we were shown such care through the relationships that we have with each of you. We just thank you for the times that you walked beside us through messy times and good times too. So we love you, and we're celebrating with you from afar.
And we do want to say too, as we embark in this new stage of life for us, it has helped us to remember how special Mercy Hill really is. So there's not a Sunday that goes by where we don't remember how special the community is that is Mercy Hill.
Yeah.
You guys are with us. You guys have set a precedent for us to help guide us into where God would have us next, and
what we want,
what we look for. And you guys have become the gauge for us of we kind of push up against our expectations every Sunday. This can happen. God can make this a great thing, and that's because of what the Lord has done through Mercy Hill for us, and helping our family set a new norm and thrive in the future. Mm-hmm. And we just can't thank you guys enough. And your love as a family, we still get to hear from you so often, and wish that we could be there in person with you today. Mm-hmm. But we are there in heart and spirit. We love you so much. And so David had a lot to say, but he's just saying deuces now at this point.
He's expressing himself in interpretive dance.
Yes.
When I think Mercy Hill, I think two things right now. Number one is gratitude, just thankful every day, and encouragement. I want to just encourage everyone to keep on. Just encourage everyone to lean in and love each other well and keep going, even through the hard times. And we love you. Okay, bye.
Looking back, the most significant evidence of God's grace through Mercy Hill in my life has actually come in the years after moving away from Memphis. My time in Memphis was actually pretty short, a little under 2 years, but the lasting friendships and connection of community has now lasted nearly 10. The women that I formed relationships with through Mercy Hill have been a huge part of my narrative as a wife and a mother and a believer. I experience God's grace every time I get a message in our group text to share something funny, celebratory, or just hard and difficult. I experience His grace every time I see posts and pictures from a special day with our families, remembering that we are all in this messy life together. I experience grace every time one of those ladies counsels, encourages me through very hard parenting trials. Every time one of them answers a phone call in the middle of the day. Every time I get to gather around a fire or sit on a couch to share recent struggles but also to share hope. Every time I get to hug one of my dear friends after a long time away. I miss Memphis so much. I am thankful each day for that time in the 901 and with my friends at Mercy Hill. I am thankful that I got to be a part of the beginnings of Mercy Hill. I still even remember walking into Brad and Katie's house as a new missional community home church back when gatherings were just about to start at Cafe Eclectic. I am thankful for each of our many, many, many children that keep our connection going. I'm thankful for shared experiences that only adoptive parents can truly, truly understand. And I am thankful to have had and continue to have a church community that is true and life-giving and gospel-centered and loving at its very core, even if it is 3 hours away. It's hard to find truth like that in this world right now, but I know that God's grace at Mercy Hill is shining through. Thank you, Mercy Hill, and congratulations on 10 years.
Right, 10 years of being community with you. When Jim and I moved there about 10 years ago, I have to tell you, my heart struggled with that decision. It was a hard move for me. But in the midst of the hard, God gave me a great blessing to help me grow, to challenge me, to help me walk through the hard. And that blessing was Mercy Hill. I had a dream that I hadn't really shared a lot with people, but I had a dream of being part of a church that was literally in the community, that it was in the neighborhood and planted in the community, where you rubbed up against each other, not just on Sundays, but during the week, day to day, randomly as you walked down the street. And that's what Mercy Hill was. It was a church being planted to form community with each other, but also for the community, for Snowden, for the businesses, for the neighbor up the street, for the kid playing basketball. It was such a joy and such a blessing to get to be part of a community like that. And what a blessing for God to fulfill one of my dreams, one of my heart's desires. It was a hard 2 years for us. There were a lot of medical issues. Within the first 6 weeks of me being there, I was in the emergency room and barely knew anybody, and we were already asking for help. It was humbling, but yet it showed the heart of Mercy Hill. Thank you, Stigler's. They came to the rescue, brought soup. It was lovely. But during that whole time, Mercy Hill became a picture of the one another's, how to love one another, bear one another's burdens, how to pray for one another for healing, how to spur one another on towards love and good deeds. It was lovely. And Mercy Hill has done exactly what it was called to do, to be part of the community, to work in the community, to better the community, to bring God's kingdom into the community, and to show people by our love who Christ is. I am thrilled just to be able to help celebrate what God has done and what He is doing and what He's going to do.